Go for the one that Canelo beat first,
Yeah.
and then go to Canelo afterwards. So, Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This content is presented by Arena Plus, Astigsa Sports. I don't think he's gonna win against Canelo Alvarez. What do you think? Is your favorite? Does he have a chance
Um,
against Canelo?
I'll always be rooting for Bud. I've rooted against him before, and I've been proven wrong. I was actually
Okay.
going to the Spence fight. I was actually rooting for Spence because I just thought Spence was too big. Like he's been in the welterweight for a long time. But then again, I was proven wrong by Bud's ring generalship and craftiness in the ring and his
Mm-hmm.
genuine strength. He actually looks stronger on the night than the bigger guy because Spence is the bigger guy supposedly, right? He's been in the
Yes.
welterweight, and he just looks like he
Surprised with
got
Errol Spence there. Errol Spence like getting hurt every time. Every time he gets
exactly.
touched, it,
So,
it, it looks like he's shaking up every
uh,
time.
and I don't know if that's Spence's lack of preparation or maybe he was injured in his training camp. I'm not really sure about that, but the performance that Bud put up can't be underestimated, and it can't just because that was a once in a lifetime type of performance to absolutely shatter and just really he was like a hurricane in there, really, and
Yeah.
he just like
Okay.
completely blew him away.
But Canelo, man, you think Crawford
Um,
stands a chance? I know you're rooting for him, but how what
I'm
would
rooting
it
for
take
it.
for Crawford to win against Canelo?
I would say he's got to be technical, the way he always is, and break Canelo down. But the only problem with trying to break Canelo down is I believe that Canelo is the bigger and heavier puncher, and Canelo is very comfortable in the
Certainly,
ring.
certainly. Ah,
Um, and I just don't think he's gonna be able to overcome that. Just that because Canelo's been at the weight for a very long time. Canelo has been there for a
yes.
very, very long
And he
time.
can knock out light heavyweight guys. Remember?
Exactly. Kovalev, and albeit unfortunate with Bevo, he was still in that fight. He wasn't like he
Yeah.
was. No, he may have been outboxed, but he wasn't hurt by any chance. He wasn't dropped. He wasn't anything. So he's really a strong guy. And those Mexican fighters are just they're different. So you can never underestimate that as well. But I would say Canelo would probably you know late stoppage for me.
Hmm.
Just I feel like because you also have to understand you have to get used to a certain weight. Like if you're a fighter, you understand how different weights takes a toll on your body, right? Or how you even
So
perform.
yeah, but I'm trying to understand your reasoning for this. But if you're Crawford, you still take the fight with Canelo, even though you think you're most probably gonna lose and damage your undefeated record.
Because for Crawford though, this is the best time for him in his confidence and in terms of like the opportunity
Take
because
the risk. Take the
take the
risk.
risk whilst you're ahead because he may come a different fight that maybe a close fight and then he loses confidence and it's like what the Canelo fight doesn't seem to I'm not too confident about the Canelo fight anymore. I don't want to take that, but for right now he's really at his most confident. I mean, he believes that he's the best right now, and he is, and he wants to prove that against the best. So I have nothing but respect for him, albeit he may be able. I don't think he will be able to achieve that because I feel like that's just you know, uh, too big of a weight difference.
Yeah, me too. I personally, I think it's good for the money, but I don't think it will ever happen. Because Canelo has already a plan. I think he's gonna fight Charlo next. The brother, Jermel.
Yeah,
Maybe he should fight Jermel. Crawford should fight one of the two Charlos. The one that has been defeated by Canelo, the first one
he's
before
going for the
Canelo.
twin
So he could,
2 for 2.
yeah, I mean, go for the one that Canelo beat first,
Yeah.
and then go to Canelo afterwards. So